Hello everyone, my name is Cami and welcome to my channel, Cami's Corner. If you're new to my channel, welcome, and if you're returning, thank you so much for coming back. On my channel, we do mainly Bath & Body Works and fragrance content with a sprinkle of lifestyle content, but in today's video, I have an apology video. I'm just kidding, but I did lie to you guys. In my last video, I did say that it was my last semi-annual sale video, but they ended up dropping prices on the detergent, and your girl loves the Bath & Body Works detergent, especially when it is 75% off. So my husband was super duper kind and stopped by at the store on his way home from work. They had a lot of stuff, surprisingly, at this specific store, but the bins were a mess, and it was like random body care here and there. They had tons of wallflower refills in the Christmas scents, but I don't need any Christmas scents or anything like that right now, so I did pass on those. But my husband was also in the store to do a buy online pickup in store order, because I did do a buy online pickup in store order and use my rewards on some items, which I will show you at the end. Unfortunately, the one thing that I got in my BOPUS order that was paid was, I think it was a Palo Santo and Sage wallflower refill, and they canceled that, which that's okay. I really only added it because you can't just submit a reward only purchase for a buy online pickup in store. But this should be my final semi-annual sale haul. I don't anticipate buying anything else unless I end up going to the outlet, but at that point it'll just be like outlet finds that I end up purchasing. But this is not the biggest Bath & Body Works semi-annual sale haul, but these were just some like loose ends I wanted to tie up and get during a semi-annual sale, and that is the detergent and scent boosters. They had a ton of just scent boosters in a few of these fragrances, but I prefer to have kind of more matchy, but it's not the end of the world. But I did use a gift card, so this was free to me out of pocket, because this is a gift card I was given for Christmas. But my total was $28.30 with a total discount of $78.55. The first thing that's not a detergent, this was the only candle that I was interested in on the 75% off table, because the only other candles they had a few of like the Christmassy like traditions, like winter candy apple, twisted peppermint, those kind of things. And those come out every year. So I'm like, I don't really need these for 75% off. And I've got a lot of candles in my collection, so I'm trying to be a little more selective. But for 75% off, and it was the only one, I picked up the champagne toast. I believe this was from Candle Day this year, but this packaging is beautiful. And I love to collect more of like the perfumey signature scents every year. And for 75% off, you can't beat it. This is technically the only 75% off candle that I got. I did get some of those like $7.99 candles, and then I had an additional coupon, so it kind of made them 75% off. But this was my only true 75% off candle purchase this year. And this one was a cheaper candle at $24.95. So with the 75% off, this was $6.24. But this is bubbly champagne, sparkling berries, and juicy tangerine. This is a really great perfumey fragrance with like a little bit of a sweetness. This isn't the strongest scent on cold, but I don't really anticipate burning this one, because I am a Bath & Body Works collector, and I like to collect like the signature fragrances over the years. I have no problem burning like most of my other candles, like banana bundt cake, North Pole Punch, like these kind of fragrances. But these signature scents, I do like to hang on to them for the collection. But that was the only like non-detergent thing. But let's get into the detergents. My husband was very excited because this was the only one. So he grabbed this, and I didn't even ask him to. But this is the Vanilla Bean Noel in the laundry detergent. And I am going to empty one out in the month of January. So I'm replacing it with this one. And the Vanilla Bean Noel is actually very pleasant on the towels, and it does last after the dryer, which really shocked me. And I wasn't even using the scent beads every time with it. Sometimes I'll use the matching fragrance booster, and then sometimes I won't. But like I said, this is the Vanilla Bean Noel. This was the only Christmassy scent that we were able to get for 75% off. It's normally $19.95, which is really crazy. But for $4.99, I'm going to pick it up. It is more of like a concentrated formula, so it does look kind of small at 32 fluid ounces, but you only need like a really little amount. But this is fresh vanilla bean, marshmallow fluff, and vanilla cake. And I do get like a fresh vanilla out of the detergent, which is really nice. And this one is super strong, and the packaging is just so darling. So this will be one that I'll either start using up like in probably February maybe, or I'll just hang on to this one till next winter. And I am glad I was able to get some of these detergents and fragrance boosters for 75% off, because I am running just like a smidge low. I have under like 8 maybe in my collection of detergent and fragrance boosters. The next thing, I was so happy that my husband found it, but I was so sad because it was only in the fragrance booster. Maybe I can mix the fragrance booster of this milk fragrance with Vanilla Bean Noel detergent to make it smell like a vanilla yummy cake. But this is the birthday cake. I just love the packaging of this. Super fun. These are just like the little scent beads. If you have never seen them before, that is what they look like. Oh my gosh, this smells so good. It smells just like a birthday cake pop from Starbucks. So yummy. And then if you are unaware, on most of the fragrance boosters on the lid here, there's like these little holes. So if you want to smell it while you're in the store, oh, you just squeeze it and you can like waft it up into your nose and it smells so good. I know a lot of people were saying that detergent is no more, but they just brought out, I think it was like what, fresh cut lilacs, I think, in detergent. I just smelled it in the store and it smelled amazing. So I don't really think they're discontinuing laundry care. Maybe after this spring release they are, but they still have some in store. But this was 75% off. Also $4.99. This one has fragrance notes of layered vanilla cake, creamy frosting, and rainbow sprinkles. So I was very excited to get that. And then the next one I picked up, I think my lid is not the right lid on this fragrance booster because I cannot get it to close. But maybe this is just how these ones were. But this one has like an actual like chute on it, like how the detergent has. But the other one doesn't have this like inner thing. So I'm not really sure. But this is the pineapple mango scent, and oh my gosh, this one is so good. If I would have been in the store with my husband while he was buying these, I would have cleared them out. But yeah, if you guys can see, it won't like close. I'm not really sure why it's doing that. It's kind of annoying. It like, it just like kind of closes like that. I'll be really careful with it because I don't want Dolly to get a hold of these and end up like eating them or something. But I did get the fragrance booster in pineapple mango. This smells divine. It is so sweet and fruity. This is going to be great for the summertime. Pineapple juice, tropical mango, and ripe raspberry. Also 75% off. And then I did get the matching detergent. If I was with my husband, like I said, I would have cleared them out because this smells so good. Again, same scent notes, but this is just the detergent. Oh, it smells so good. It's juicy. It's fruity, and you do get that raspberry, which is nice. Thumbs up for me. It smells absolutely amazing. So that was my final semi-annual sale haul. I paid nothing out of pocket, but I did spend money. Technically, I got 4 laundry things and 1 3-wick candle. So early next week or later in the week, I will have my semi-annual sale wrap-up video, which I'm super excited about. And I'm very proud of myself for showing some restraint this semi-annual sale. I don't think I bought a single hand soap, which was one of my main goals, but stay tuned for that video. And then I do have my BOPUS order, which was for the new everyday luxuries. I am not going to be sniffing them in this video because I am missing one of them. I only had 4 rewards, so I'm hoping maybe there's going to be some kind of sale this weekend, or I can see if I have a reward on one of my other accounts that I haven't checked in a while, and I can get the last one, so then I could do like a first impressions with you guys early next week, hopefully. But I will show you them and read off the scent notes. And if you want to know what these scents are inspired by, my good friend Leah from Leah Janae, she is a perfume expert, and she has a whole breakdown on her YouTube channel, I think, and her TikTok too, and probably her Instagram page. So I'll leave her tagged below. She's the expert. She knows all about the scents and fragrances, so I really trust what she thinks these are inspired by. But let's go over the 4 that I was able to get with my free rewards. So the first one we have is Love Unleashed. This one is sugar to pink pepper, warm neroli, and whipped marshmallow. Like I said, I'm not going to smell them in this video because I want to do a true first impressions and thoughts in my video where I have all 5 of them. Then we have Ooh de Coconut, coconut milk, tropical lily, and vanilla sandalwood. So far, all of these sound like scents I'm going to love. Then we have Always Fleur. I love the packaging on the Everyday Luxuries. Oh my gosh, these are my absolute favorite scents and collections from Bath & Body Works. This is Shimmering Pear, Silky Rose Petals, and Cedar Musk. They all have a retail of $18.95. And then the last one I have here is Salted Shorelines. This one is Dewy Bergamot, Warm Sage, and Salted Driftwood. So the only one I'm missing, I believe, is like the Clinique Happy dupe. That is the only one that I remember off the top of my head what it's a dupe of. I think it's called like Happiness Unleashed or something like this, or Unleash Happiness. No, that's not what it's called, because this is called Love Unleashed. I don't remember what it's called, but it's the happiness one, the one in like the more orangey bottle. I did not pick that one up because I didn't have enough free rewards, but I'm hoping I can find a free reward in one of my accounts to use so I can have that like first impressions sniffing video, because I think I might have a couple of these of the actual fragrances that I can kind of compare them to. I do know I have like a little teeny tiny bottle of Clinique Happy, so I can at least offer comparisons on those. But yeah, that's it for my true final semi-annual sale haul. I'm so sorry I lied to you guys in the last haul. And I did want to say thank you guys so much for all your love and support on the video of like just my like random collective shopping haul. I do really appreciate when you guys tune into all my videos, but I know you guys are here for the Bath & Body Works content, but I do appreciate those who take the time to comment and watch on those videos that aren't like super Bath & Body Works related. I appreciate it a ton, but I will be back next week with hopefully my first impressions of all of the new everyday luxury scents, as well as my wrap up of semi-annual sale, and then a bonus video of some sorts. But that is all for today's video. If you guys enjoyed, make sure you give this video a big thumbs up, comment down below, let me know what have you guys been buying at semi-annual sale. Let me know your thoughts on the new everyday luxuries, if you guys have smelled them, and if you like seeing on my face Bath & Body Works fragrance or lifestyle content, make sure you consider hitting that subscribe button because it's free to you, helps me out so very much, and you guys can always change your mind later. Thanks again, you guys, for watching today's video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!